I still got to send out a few blasts to let everybody know I'm live. I've been off for a few days, so I got to do that, which I'm gonna do right this minute. Um, we're gonna do Facebook real quick. People was complaining because they were saying I was taking a little while to send blasts out, and they sitting there looking through it and all that shit. Yo, that's part of a little bit what I wanted to talk to about today. It's just people were just like, out of control with the fucking the whining and complaining about everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just have like a real fucking big short attention span, and we just impatient. But it's like we running, speeding to nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, we speed into a fucking stop sign, and I really don't get it with our people. Like, we everything is not overnight. Everything is not right this minute. And if we can't get something right this minute, then we just have an issue with it, or we just have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? I just think that shit is just stupid. Shit. You look at the graph. Oh, I'm gonna get into that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at the graph of slavery from segregation to the free time, like, that shit ain't matching up right. You know what I'm saying? But we act like, we always, everything was always great with us, and we always had it made in the shade and everything. And I need this now, and I need this right now. No, we waited fucking hundreds of years for freedom. You know what I'm saying? We still not free. We went from slavery to segregation to fucking to so-called being free right now. We still not free. You know what I'm saying? So, shit is crazy. Yeah, I don't look like no damn Red Cafe. It was good though. What's up, everybody? I was off for a few days. I wasn't even gonna really get on today. I was really under the weather yesterday. I feel a little bit better today. But I was feeling like shit yesterday. I went bike riding Saturday night, and it was like 30 degrees outside in New York. And I went bike riding. I rode my bike around Prospect Park, and I was sweating like a motherfucker. So that shit just like really got me. So, I had to take a few days where I was just relaxing and shit. So that's what I did, try to get my stamina back. But I eat good. I drink plenty of water, eat a lot of fresh fruit and all that, a lot of fresh raisins and walnuts and cashews and seeds and all that. So that shit kind of helped me get my shit back fast. So I'm not 100% today, but I feel a little bit better. But one of the things I want to talk about today, man, is the self-hate with our people. Like, we got a lot of self-hate. And, the shit that kills me is that we hate ourselves so much that we starting to hate people who we should be celebrating. Anytime we got people who go out on these front lines and put their life on the line for causes, why are we sitting around knocking them like we fucking putting in work? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times I say we, but I don't like to include myself and shit like that, 'cause I don't do it. But then again, I don't like to exclude myself like I'm better than motherfuckers. It's just that I know better than certain shit, so I don't partake in certain things. But you'd be surprised, since I've been doing all these no filters, since I've been doing this webcast, how much hate I get and how much opposition I get from people. And I be like, yo, I'm one of the motherfuckers that's speaking against the beast on our behalf. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the people that's, not sacrificing my integrity and all that shit for clicks and views and cooning, basically. But the people that's doing that shit, they get rewarded and get accepted. But somebody like me, I get people that come on my videos every day and talk shit like they know me, like they walk my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person that has been very, very transparent since I came on the internet, period. Like, I am who I am what I am. I'm not fronting for nobody. Some people say, yo, why you always talking about beating the shit out of somebody or violence? because some, on some real shit, that's all people understand sometimes. No revolution or no resolution can be fought or sometimes even met without violence, because it has to be a consequence for a lot of people action. And I think people are playing, and I'm not fucking playing. Like, we really in a bad state as a people. So if I feel like it's people that's, blocking that or just playing games with me while I'm on the mission that I'm on, I don't have no room for you. I just gotta run over you. You know what I'm saying? Or run through you. I don't have no time to be playing. And a lot of these motherfuckers are agents and distractions from what's really going on. Perfect example. Sometimes on Forbes, it might be, even on Doggie Diamonds TV as of lately, on Forbes was more known for it because I was putting those type of videos up with a lot of the brothers, Umar Johnson, Seti, various dudes building on certain shit within our community. You got black people who come on these black-owned sites and talk shit about black people, how these dudes is full of shit. Okay, so anybody could be called full of shit because you're a man, you're human. You understand what I'm saying? So you still have flaws as a human. But if Umar Johnson is full of shit, if Seti is full of shit, Brother Polite is full of shit, who ain't full of shit to you then? Who do you follow? Who do you listen to? Who do you aspire to be like? Who words has an influence on you? Because if it's a black man speaking for black people against the atrocities that's been done against black people, how the fuck you as a black man or woman, how could you oppose that? I'm confused. So it's like that shit is a form of self-hate. If it's a black man who's standing in front of a fucking podium in front of people and openly telling motherfuckers that this is our enemy. When I mean motherfuckers, I don't mean black people. Telling these motherfuckers, you're our enemy. And why are you opposing that? Why do you take issue with that? Because if you think you're equal to a certain demographic and race of people, you're a fucking fool. So it's like I'm just getting tired of these fucking trolls, and I'm just calling them agents because it's like y'all coming and y'all trying to stir up shit when, if you feel like, your life is all good, then don't say nothing then. You know what I'm saying? Just chill. Don't say nothing. Relax. Everything with you was all good. You shouldn't take issue to brothers that's freedom fighting for us. You know what I'm saying? You good. So why do you care? You know what I'm saying? Why defend people that don't defend themselves? And most of the time that when you fucking fighting when you fighting these beasts, you know what I'm saying? They don't even fucking respond. They don't even fucking respond to you. You know what I'm saying? They be like, yo, I know dudes is right. Hold on, what somebody say? To admit that those men are right is to admit that they are part of the problem. Nah, you right. You know what I'm saying? I'm in agreement with that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we all... One thing I don't act like is that I'm perfect. I think I'm a work in progress. I do have certain anger issues that, I'm a little too old to be mature to have some of them issues. But like I said, I feel like we in a fight where, I'm not playing. And when I be feeling like people playing with me and playing with this shit that, we going through and some of the things I have to say, and you playing and you want to troll and all that shit, I'll punch you in your fucking face. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's playing. Like, we've been in a condition for so long, and we fighting like a motherfucker to get out of these conditions for ourselves, our families, and our future generations and our children, and motherfuckers is playing. You know what I'm saying? And that playing and those distractions is what's keeping us in these conditions that we're in. So sometimes we gotta weed out our own people. Like, yo, hold up. You playing. Ain't nobody fucking playing. This shit real. And that don't mean every day, all day, I'm sitting around the house like this and shit like that, pumping my fist, on that. But overall, we gotta develop a new mind state. You know what I'm saying? We gotta develop a new mind state that putting us in a militant mind to where, we on our shit. You know what I'm saying? We're disciplined. You know what I'm saying? And I always use that word discipline, to where discipline is what have you just on your shit. You know what I'm saying? Discipline is what could make me lose 111 pounds in 8 months. You know what I'm saying? I seen the homie Sky Zoo in the supermarket yesterday. He was like, yo, damn, you did that shit fast. And I was like, yo, I don't think people understand. I'm on the fucking journey. I'm on a mission. Like, I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? I have no time to pussyfoot. I have no time to play. And when you stop playing and you stop joking around and fucking playing with this thing called life, because there's no rewind button on life. Everything you do is going forward. It's never going to go back. You can never rekindle. You can never take back. You can only go forward. There's never any going back. You can look back and you can reflect, but you're supposed to look back and reflect and learn off of your mistakes, and even some learn from your triumphs. You know, but it ain't no going back. You can only go forward. So I'm not playing. So when I'm sitting around and I see dudes always trying to fucking have an opinion to play devil. Think about it. People say playing devil's advocate, right? Why would you advocate for the devil? People call that devil's advocate. Why would you advocate for the devil? And even if you don't want to say the devil is the white man, okay, cool. Why would you advocate for any devil? Whether it's that dude that y'all think live in the ground, even though, you know, the people done been all the way in the earth thousands of miles and shit like that, and there is no hell in the earth, you know. But anyway, why would you advocate for any devil? So even the saying, I'm playing devil's advocate, is not right and exact in itself, but it's the self-hate. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hate themselves, so they try to make you hate yourself and want to oppose you. And I'm speaking for you, motherfucker, because if any benefit come from some of the things I say, then you're going to gain from it. It's almost like this, right? Say, for example, black people one day get reparations. You got people who don't even really consider themselves black. You got people who consider that they're not down for the struggle. They don't subscribe to none of this shit that we're talking about. But they gonna get money, right? You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, but look, devil playing, when you say devil's advocate, that is showing a different perspective. But we got to be careful with words, though. You can't say, let me show you a different perspective. Don't say I'm playing the devil's advocate, because those words are powerful. You are advocating for the devil. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that you're advocating for the devil and I'm going to be like, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't want to fuck with no devil shit. You know what I'm saying? No devil in no capacity. So all I'm saying is that I understand what you're saying. You're playing devil's advocate. It's just a figure of speech per se, but we got to be careful with words, because words have a bigger meaning in our subconscious. So sometimes when you say shit, you really taking on the role of advocating for the devil. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. I don't think you should do that. You know, so I don't like when people just say, so just playing devil's advocate, because that means that I'm taking words. That means that I'm showing you something and you're showing me something from the side of the devil. You know, so that means you're going against what you might think is righteous. Not in all cases, but you get what I'm saying. So, but my thing is, you know, say like if we do get reparations, how do we decide and decipher and decipher who deserves that shit now? Because you got people who don't stand with us. You got people, you know, you got people like Ben Carson, Herman Cain, you know, Don Lemon, different people, and that's just to name a few. Steve Harvey, punk ass. You know what I'm saying? You got different people who don't even agree with some of our thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Even Bill Cosby, punk ass. You got people who don't even agree with some of our thoughts, that don't even agree that there is a problem with us. And what they do, you know, what they do is all they do is shit on us for having an opinion and fighting for shit. You know what I'm saying? They shit on us. Like Don Lemon said, if he wasn't a journalist, he'll be more like Malcolm X. How could you be like Malcolm X, first of all, and you gay? So that goes against everything Malcolm X was about. That's first of all. Second of all, cut it the fuck out. And third of all, C1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what I see right now is I see a lot of people that's, you know, sitting back and they opposing everything we doing. They got an issue with everything. You know, because I be like, yo, damn, why the fuck is motherfuckers fighting me? You know what I'm saying? Why is everybody fighting me? Why is everybody fucking, going against me? You know what I'm saying? Like, why everybody have Al Sharpton bitch ass facts? You know what I'm saying? Why is everybody opposing me? Like, I don't remember saying anything negative that could affect our people or bring our people down or that's detrimental to our people. I remember saying shit that could uplift, uprise, and awaken our people. So how is motherfuckers going against me? And who are these people? And then when you find out it's your people, it's black people, you be like, yo, what the fuck, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what the fuck? Is my people fighting me? You know what I'm saying? Is my people fighting me? But who are you fighting for? Because you're not even fighting for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm gonna tell y'all the realest shit, right? And I don't know if y'all know this. Me doing this right here, I could potentially never make any money in my life off of this game because I'm doing this and I'm saying this. I could potentially be blackballed by the unseen hand. I could potentially be boxed out by those agents. So that's why I say, shit, this, but I feel, this is something that I feel in my soul, And one thing about us as black people, we're soulful people. We're so fucking forgiving. We even forgive the people who did the worst atrocities to us. But we have a soul. Like, we wouldn't have the heart to harm a baby, or even if it's a white baby, even if it was a KKK baby. We don't have the heart to kill a KKK baby. But they've shown us no mercy and showed us that they have the heart to kill our babies and feed them to alligators and shit like that. And having a soul, the crazy shit about it is that I care, when I could just not give a fuck. I could just be cooling and not care and put up fight videos and put up beef videos and just do all types of shit and not say anything and just make my bread and live, somewhere chilling and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want y'all to think I'm not chilling now. I don't want y'all to think that I'm living uncomfortable. I don't want y'all to think I'm fucked up in the game and I'm broke. But most people come in this game to make money and get riches and material things. I never came in that for this shit. I came in this game because I was like, yo, I got a voice and I could use my voice to uplift and awaken people. And it's easier to do that than it is to tear people down, because once you start tearing people down, you create monsters, you know what I'm saying? And then you got blood on your hands. It's like somebody like Q from World Star, he got blood on his hands, but he doesn't care because he gets money, riches, and fame. And that's a part of a man having a fucked up ego and a lot of insecurities. He probably was a nobody, probably ain't get no pussy, probably failed at so many things in life. That when he started getting a little bit of love from shit and started getting, situations from shit from the world, from the website, it's like, oh, I'm that nigga, I'm the man, I'm this, that, and the third. But if you really was alive, dude, you was fucking with bad chicks before any of this shit. You was getting money before any of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So this can't, make me. It's only thing it could really do is, like I said, stop certain situations for me. That's why I always talk about, donations and shit like that. That's why I be like, I be needing that shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I need that shit sometimes because a lot of this shit costs bread to do. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't the type that's going to take, people money and then go fucking, you see me pull up in the Benz and be like, yeah, y'all niggas ain't got no Benz and I know the people was the one who helped me. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand that shit. But it's just the self-hatred so much that we hate our people. We always trying to show our people up. We always trying to shit on our own people. And we brag about having nothing because if you got a watch, you got a car, you got a new house, that shit is nothing. It's nothing when you are soulless. And I know some people say that shit because they don't have an alternative to get money. Like I said, they tried to buy me out before though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going, I said who before, but they tried to buy me. They tried to silence me. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons for me really doing like my own thing because, people used to go to rec and be like, yo, you got to shut him up. He be saying too much shit that bothers people. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that me and Rhett kind of got into it, but he was telling me, you know, certain shit is bad for business. And I'm like, how the fuck is the truth bad for business? You know what I'm saying? How is the truth bad for business? How is people blackballing people and people blocking people blessings and me speaking on it bad for business? Bad for who business? Because if they could blackball somebody and block somebody blessings, then I know I'm next. So fuck them and fuck everybody who don't like it. So I said, you know what? Okay, certain shit I might say and do might be detrimental to Forbes DVD. So I make Doggie Diamonds TV. So everything I do and say falls on me, and I'll fucking wear them scars for that. So nobody can use me as they scapegoat for their shortcomings. If your career failed, you can't say it was because of me. Because if this don't happen, you can't say it's because of me. And quiet is kept. Every deal that happened for Forbes, I negotiated and got. Just got one yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? But they be trying to use your people against you. And that's the point that I'm making. It's a divide and conquer within our people. And a lot of our people be on the fucking take and believe shit that it's a promise. If you could make him shut the fuck up, then you got this. So this is going to be beneficial for you. And that shit is not true, because I don't talk about certain shit and motherfuckers still don't have shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all trickery and it's all deception. You know, it's all trickery and it's all deception. And the devil been tricking us since the fucking beginning. You know what I'm saying? And we still falling for the same fucking tricks. At what point do we stop listening to these fucking bastards and just do us? If my truth hurts you, I don't know what else to tell you. You know what I'm saying? And any black man and woman that want to come debate me and argue with me, fuck you in advance. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not debating and arguing with nobody when you're not my problem, when you're not my beef. If I'm fucking talking about somebody over there that fucked our people around, why are you defending that instead of standing behind me? Because obviously you don't have the fucking heart to speak up and say anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. I'm glad. What Black Creation, what country you in? Let me know what country you in. You know what I'm saying? But that's what this shit is all about. I'm doing this shit because I want dialogue. I want motherfuckers talking. I want motherfuckers to be like, yo, you heard what he pardon me for saying motherfuckers, but you know what I'm saying. I want motherfuckers to be like, yo, you heard what he said? Yo, I might not necessarily agree with it, but he on to something. And yo, let's investigate that. Let's look into that. Let's look this up. Let's do this. Let's try this. Let's try that. Because what else are we doing though? We sitting around being stagnant, waiting for some shit to change that ain't changing. It's 2015, about to hit 2016. What the fuck is changing? It's getting worse. It's getting worse. And everybody's intelligent. Everybody's socially conscious with this hashtag shit. You know, everybody's praying for Paris. Motherfuckers was opposed to me because I said fuck Paris and it was black people. Oh, but what about what they did to Sarah Bartman? What about what they did to Haiti? You know what I'm saying? Let's not. What's good, homie? You know what I'm saying? Kindle 41, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Let's not get into what they did to people and what made me say that. And I even broke down why I said it, but people still want to play devil's advocate. People still want to argue. People still want to debate. And it's like, what the fuck are you debating me for? Like I'm your problem. Like I'm the one who oppressed us for fucking, damn, how long has it been? You understand what I'm saying? How long have we been in the situation we've been in? Because now, you know, we starve and we hungry and they give us a cup of water and be like, yo, I gave you a cup of water. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't got shit. I didn't give a top 10 list yet. Did I? Oh yeah, I think I did. But oh, shout out to Ohio. You know what I'm saying? I did do a top 10 list, my bad. We'll talk about that another time. You know, so my thing is, you know, with us, it's like we got the bare minimums and then we start acting like it, because it's like, you know, peace. You know, it was crazy because we get a little bit as black people and then we start acting like we got a lot. You know, a motherfucker be like, this Rollie costs this. You know what I'm saying? Or this, and I be like, yo, but it's a fucking watch, though. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a fucking watch. The value of things is all perception. You know, there is no value on anything unless you perceive it to be valuable. And that's all on you. You know, a lot of times, I'll keep it real with you. You can have brand new underwear, right? You can have brand new pack of drawers. But it might be that one pair that's just broken nice. And you fuck with that one pair. You might have had them shits for like 2 years. You might rock those shits opposed to busting open that new pack. Just like you might have a pair of kicks. It might be a pair of fucking $40 Pumas. That's broken. Them shits is sculpted to your feet the way you like. You know what I'm saying? You got your nice stride. Them shits still looking nice. And then you might go buy some new J's for $200. But the Pumas was $40. You might be going out and you say, yo, I'm going to put them fucking Pumas on because them shits is comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. Value is in the perception. So you can't tell me what's valuable. You can't tell me that a watch is more valuable than having knowledge itself. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that because it's not about getting the watch. It's about how you gonna fucking keep it. You know what I'm saying? You right with that Kanye West shit. You know what I'm saying? You right. But, you know, like I said, that's another dude who tried to use the consciousness for fame, and then once he got it, he forgot about the consciousness. You know, maybe Kanye is doing something I don't know. Maybe with I said this before, with the clothes that he's selling that look like slave clothes, maybe he's trying to get white people to wear slave clothes. I don't know. You know, maybe that's his plan. Let's hope that's his plan. You know, before we shit on him, because I know ain't none of us buying no sweater for $2,600. And if you do, you're a fucking fool. I tell you that shit to your face. But and then with the opposition, it's not about me being a gangster or a tough guy and all that shit. You know, it's just that, yo, I survived so much shit in these streets, going through it with my people over stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Dumb shit over an area, over a girl, over shit that none of us own. So when you come from that and you come from warring with your people over stupid shit, you're not trying to get on the internet and war with your people over a fucking post, over a fucking opinion. Yo, it's ways to disagree with people without being disrespectful. You know, because I don't agree with the shit a lot of people say, but I don't have to tell them to suck my dick. I don't have to tell them, or your website ain't shit, or you're not better than this. And you don't have to do all that shit. And that's the part that our people don't get, because I don't see motherfuckers banging on the beats like this. I don't see people going to these websites that's owned by Caucasians or anything and shitting on them. I don't see that. I don't see motherfuckers in those comments, you know, fighting and arguing with them. I see people flattering them. I see people kissing their ass. I keep seeing people telling them how great they are, how they doing a good job, how they're the best at this, that, and the third. That's what I be seeing, and I be like, you know, cool. You know, I kudos to them. But when it come to me, you ain't got nothing but anger and hatred towards me. And why is it? Because we look alike and we're alike. You know what I'm saying? Because whether you like it or not, I'm you. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking I'm a product of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the streets just like every fucking body. Ain't none of us was born with no silver spoon or is no blue blood or nothing like that. So cut it the fuck out. I'm just like you. I just rise and grind different. You know what I'm saying? But shit, you might go to work every day and that's a grind too. So it's just a difference. But why you look at what I'm doing and trying to fight for us to get more, and you beefing with me? That's self-hate. So like Malcolm said, who taught you to fucking hate yourself? You hate yourself so much that you hate me, and I'm not even your fucking enemy. Who taught you to hate yourself? Who taught you to hate black women? You know what I'm saying? Who told you to hate black men? Who told you to hate anybody that stand up and talk about the injustices that's being done to your people, like you're not one of the people that the injustices is being done to, who taught you to oppose that and have an opinion against that? And I have people that email and be like, I want to debate you on this. And I look and I be like, all right, here come one of these fucking crackers coming. It's always a black person that want to debate me about issues pertaining to black people. Like, we don't have Chicago. Like, we don't have gang problems. Like, we don't have police brutality. This is shit that affects us. And the system of white supremacy is what keeping all that in place. So we got to fucking fight the system. And when we fight the system and educate ourselves, then we can start getting out of a lot of these conditions. But people want to debate me like it's not the fucking system, like it's us. If people wasn't taught anything besides what the system gave them, then that's all they gonna know. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think people are put in projects? What is a project? Most projects are fucking experiments, you know? So people are put in projects. The prison industrial complex, all this shit is real. I ain't just talking because to sound intelligent. Well, cause like I said, I don't have to fucking do none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. But I feel it in my soul that, yo, you ever been somewhere and seen something and you be like, yo, y'all don't see what the fuck is going on? And it's like almost oblivious. And you I mean, like, it seemed like everybody's oblivious and you be like, yo, y'all don't see what the fuck is going on? And everybody's just acting like everything is fucking normal. And you like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And that's how I be feeling sometimes. Because it's like, yo, if all we did was wake the fuck up, open our eyes and stop infighting and bickering with each other, and we would change so much shit around, because it's strength in numbers, it's strength in the unity with us. And see, what happened now is that we learned how to get tricked into little material things to think that you're better or you're doing better than the next person. I be cutting the heat off and on though, because it get hot and cold in this motherfucker. And this shit's like directly on me. So the funny shit is that we have people we say it's strength in numbers. It is strength in numbers, but now we don't even know who to align with no more, because everybody that look like you is not advocating for you. That's why I said you got to be careful when you say that devil's advocate shit. You know what I'm saying? We got people that it's like, just as much as you might get up and, you know, some of y'all might pray or have little faiths in certain things, or, you know, belief systems, just as much as you get up and you pray for certain things in life, it's somebody that get up and pray harder that you don't achieve shit. And you know who it is? It's your own fucking people. It's your own people. How can you look at somebody and say, fuck that nigga, and shoot him because he looked at you? That's self-hate. You know what I'm saying? How could you look at somebody and say, yo, he got on some sneakers that I want, that have no value, and shoot them and kill them, and they look just like you, walk like you, talk like you, same height? That's self-hate. You know what I'm saying? How could you go and love and worship white women and say black women are ugly with nappy hair and all that shit? That's self-hate. How could black women bleach their hair? Not really always bleaching though, because it is blonde hair, black people, so I think we got to kill that too. But you know what I'm saying? How could black women, you know, get all this surgery and do all this shit to their face and do all this shit to their hair? That's self-hate. Who implanted in you that you are not good enough? It wasn't you. Because your mother, your father, your grandmother, your aunts never looked at you and said, you an ugly baby, or you one ugly little kid, or when you grow up, you're going to be fucking ugly. It's society and the system of white supremacy that taught you that you weren't good enough. And you believe that you're not good enough so much that you don't like a confident black man such as myself that stand there and say, yo, I'm, you know, fuck this. I'm a king. You know what I'm saying? So we can't be kings, and we're not kings, but they can make movies called The Gods of Egypt in Exodus, and all the white people are kings and pharaohs though. You know what I'm saying? They could be the kings though, but we can't be kings. We never was kings. And that's the vision that we see for ourselves while we have a black president. You ever ask yourself, we have a black president and there's so many slave movies that came out during Obama's tenure. Why is that? So many slave movies came out. So many movies that's supposed to depict black people and royalty, they put white people in that position. You don't ask yourself why these things are. The shit is not by accident. It's for you to believe that you ain't shit. You never was shit. You never will gonna be shit. And that's where the self-hate comes from, because now you start believing that, and now you start looking at people who are fighting and talking for you and say, that nigga ain't shit. That nigga never gonna be shit. I got niggas saying, you know, I never said this was my crib. I never said anything. But I got motherfuckers saying, oh, you filming out of your studio apartment, you broke, you poor, and all this shit. And I'm like, yo, I never said anything about money. I never said in these videos about anything about money or how much money I had or how I was better than anybody. How does the amount of money somebody have make them valuable though? Because money don't make you valuable. If you valuable, you gonna get money regardless. Because the value is you, not the fucking money. But this is what I'm saying. And it's our people that think you're dissing me by assuming that I live somewhere, or assuming that, you know, I don't have this or I don't have that. You think that you're shitting on me or dissing me or making me feel bad about myself. And it's our people. You understand what I'm saying? So do I gotta pull out money to validate that I have money? You know, do I have to show y'all 10 grand or 20 grand or 30 grand? Do I gotta show y'all my watch collection or show y'all sneakers to validate that I have money? Do I gotta show you my crib to validate that I live somewhere nice? To you, because you gonna hate me for whatever I do. If you hate me, it don't matter what I show you. I could show you a fucking crib with a pond and a lake in the front. The first thing you're gonna say is fucking stupid ass pond, that's dirty. You understand what I'm saying? But why is it not the people who I'm talking about saying these things to me? Why is it my own people that feel like y'all gotta be the ones to fight me? You know what I'm saying? I'm confused. Look, when I see people standing out on the forefront and talking, bro, I'm gonna end this on this. There's a topic that I always pause when I want to cover this and talk about this in open, but today I'm going to talk about it. I always apprehensive to talk about it because I don't want to send the wrong message that I dislike this individual. But a person like Lord Jamal, who's somebody who's, you know, legendary, revolutionary in hip hop, who did a lot in hip hop, who spoke a lot in hip hop, a lot of truth, who gets a platform to speak and could say some of the most powerful things to uplift and change the perception of a lot of things. But due to the platform that I think he's on, he says things to bash our people every time. Now, I'm confused by that. And it's like, why are we our opposition when you on a platform? We got all this shit that happened to us. And you know, you one of the elders too. You know, you could talk about some real shit. You know, some real shit that could awaken people mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. But we talking about rap shit, like stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but it's always new shit coming out that, how is that helpful to us? You know, I don't know how that's helpful to us. And That's why I choose not to use my platform to bash our people, because we already mentally ill. I covered that shit. We already broken. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I think, but I watch it, but it depends on the platform that a man is on. See, let me explain something to you. I never said he wasn't knowledgeable. I never said he was stupid. I never said none of that. What I'm saying is, depend on the platform a man is on. See, I stand on a square, right? I stand on a certain premise, and I stand for what I stand for, that no matter what platform I'm on, the message is never going to be different to cater to the platform. For example, if I go on a certain platform and I'm talking about, let's say I'm talking about gays, and I'm talking about how gays, let's say I'm talking about gays and how I don't believe in homosexuality. I'm not gonna go on fucking openly gay show and pussyfoot and start dancing around the topic. No, I'm gonna be fucking real with that shit. I don't agree with it. I don't give a fuck what platform I'm on. So you can't talk about race issues with white people unless you're gonna do it and be real. Because when you talk about this race issue with white people and it's on their platform, they stand to benefit from it. Because at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about the race issue. They don't give a fuck about how nobody feel. They just know they're going to get clicks and views. And most of the time, they're not even going to title it that. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter to them. That's the point I'm making to you. It doesn't matter. If you're going to fucking, if you're going to talk about, race issues, do that shit on your own platform. Time for you to create your own shit. Time for you to create your own network and your own shit. Straight up and down. Because don't let nobody eat off you. Don't let nobody benefit off you. And you sitting up there downing and bashing our people. You know, we do have a lot of flaws. Yeah, Young Thug, shit is crazy. Kanye West, his skirt. Yeah, all that shit crazy. I ain't gonna front. This shit is crazy. But is that our problem? And if you're going to put it on a scale of what's our problems, is that high up on the totem pole for some of the shit that we need to change? The fucking Young Thug? You understand what I'm saying? If you put it on a totem pole, that's not the list of our problem. The list of our problem is that the media manipulation of our people that make us think that shit is cool, because you got to understand, Kanye West, Young Thug, the skirts wouldn't even exist unless the fucking white media puts that out there. Who the fuck is the white media? So you can't go on a white media platform bashing black people when this platforms like this is the problem why that shit is projected in the first place. Just like when Little B was running with that I'm gay shit, it was projected, it was put out there. They was making that shit mainstream. Why? You understand what I'm saying? Stop letting these motherfuckers use us. That's why I do this shit straight on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube gonna get a little cut, but it's under my brand. It's under me. I'm not going under nobody for nothing else ever again. Nobody will ever be able to eat off me again. Ever. I'm not splitting no money with nobody. Nobody's ever going to eat with me again. That's why you see my interviews, they're on my shit. Fuck that. Because you could put in all this work and people eat off you and they don't give a fuck about you. This is all about money. Because the minute whenever you do shit and people eat with you, the minute you can't feed them or they can't eat off you the same, you're expendable. So you might as well just do all that shit, do that shit yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's why this platform is just created, because it's mine, it's me, and fuck that. You understand what I'm saying? But what I want to say in closing, so I'm about to get the fuck out of here, we got to stop with the self-hate. We got to stop with the bashing of our people. Certain shit, yes, does need to be talked about, but I'd rather fight and debate with our open enemy opposed to fighting and debating with people that look like me who's trying to work for the enemy. Cause I'm a bum rusher. I'm gonna get over here. Like there's a dude who came on Forbes today and he was just talking all this shit. I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, my nigga, let's meet up. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's meet up. Cause all this talking and all this what you gonna do to me shit, I'm not the one for that. I don't take threats lightly. Let's meet up. I'll tell you where I'm at. And then when you call people bluff, you see them stop backpedaling. Yeah, cause I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them dudes. I'm not playing. I'm not here to fight nobody. I don't want beef with my people because you're not my enemy. That's what I'm saying. Black people, you are not my enemy. You know what I'm saying? You are not my enemy. But you are all still enslaved as well as us white folks who not enjoy the state privilege. Okay. Listen. CT Native, bust it, right? Up for the culture when he went on a white platform and said white is a guest in hip hop. That was big, right? That may be true. But who gets all the views and clicks from you saying that, though? See, it's a grand scheme of things that I wish I could share with y'all that y'all don't understand on the behind the scenes level. That is a great title. Those are great words. But who benefits from it? How does he benefit from saying that? Because I could see how some of his blessings might get blocked. So now he's not the legendary dude no more. Now he's not the person who dropped all them fucking... You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot. So, you know, it is what it is. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Thank y'all for coming. Pardon me for missing 2 days. I love Erykah Badu. You know what I'm saying? Her music is crazy. You know, like I said, I don't have no time to be dissing people, you know, that look like me. You know, sometimes I do try to, I do try to enlighten people and sometimes it come off a little harsh, but you know, it is what it is. Tomorrow Lady Luck's supposed to be coming by, so we'll see what's going on. Check out a new Source Money interview. He talk about the night that him, Jaz-O, and Jay-Z jumped LL Cool J in a battle. Crazy, you know what I'm saying? That's on this channel. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. For all those that celebrate Misgiving, you know, spend the time with your family, have a good time. I personally don't celebrate no pagan holidays. I don't partake in none of this fuckery. But I don't even eat none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I don't even eat none of that poison food that they gonna serve us and none of that shit. I don't eat that shit no more. But you know, I do want to be around my family and just laugh and joke and just appreciate their time. So if that's the day where everybody's off and get to stay together and be together, dope, so be it. But that's really it and shit. I gotta go. I will see y'all. I might broadcast on Thanksgiving. If y'all ain't doing shit, fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. Peace.